I was expecting my third child, and a publisher came to me and said he was just starting up a publishing house, and his name was Sebastian Walker. And he said, would you do a book with me? And I said, yes, but not yet. Please just let me have this baby. And but I will do something for you a bit later on, which I did. But in the meantime, my daughter had infantile eczema, which is, it keeps you awake at night. Like, you know, you think babies keep you awake at night. When they've got eczema, they really keep you awake at night. And the thing that we did with her was show her catalogues of babies' equipment and babies' clothes and things like that, which she loved, and it stopped her from scratching. So we used to walk up and down all night showing her advertisements and catalogues and things like that. And I thought, well, why isn't there anything really that would be in the shops that would be good? And I thought, right, that's what I'm going to do with this Sebastian Walker, who had come to me and said, would I do something with them? So we started doing a series of board books, which were a huge success, because a lot of people must have been thinking, you know, why aren't there books for babies? So that's how it started. So I did a series of, I can't remember how many, and then I did another series for slightly older, where they just begin to go outside the house and experience other things. And then another set that, when they were sort of preschool, starting their first ballet class, or going to nursery school for the first time. And all that, this time my daughter was growing up at that stage. The only board books I knew before I did mine were the Dick Brunner board books, which are very, very good. And I think the thing about board books, they must be very, very simple, because the experience of babies is just things that they do, their mother, and the food they eat, the clothes they put on, and the pot they're put on. The board books are really, there isn't a story there, it's just objects and babies, and there's one that's called Dressing, and really it starts off with a little baby in a nappy, and then he gets put a little vest is put on him, and then little pair of socks. It's just for them to recognize different things that they're familiar with. So you have to keep it down to that level, and actually trying to simplify drawings down to that level is much more difficult than you would think. But very interesting.